would like to be a contestant on the show, then please write enclosing a stamped address envelope to Wipeout, Contestant Applications, Action Time, P.O. Box 121, Manchester, M60 1EX.
A chemist becomes suspicious in Doctors, here on BBC One Daily, next.
Has success in America mellowed Anne Robinson?
Time is up and you have woken up.
You must be joking. The Weakest Link, tomorrow at 8 on BBC One.
Goodbye.
It's not easy being a parent, is it? But how much harder is it if you have to be both a mother and a father? That's Single Dads on Kilroy tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock on BBC One.
Now on BBC One, is Joe about to be found out?
This Saturday night on the National Lottery Stars, we've got special guests Gabrielle, Dane Bowers and Rod Stewart. Plus, the National Lottery Thunderball and Lottery Extra Draws Live.
Here's hoping it's your lucky night's time.
Join the party with Dale Winter, the National Lottery Stars, Saturday at 7:45 on BBC One.
This is BBC One in the North. Now the news at 1 o'clock with Anna Ford and Peter Levy.
The crisis over Wembley Stadium, Downing Street condemns the Football Association. The government says it will appoint a troubleshooter to sort out the mess. Police are congratulated for containing the May Day protest. Business counts the cost. What will President Bush's defence shield mean for the people of North Yorkshire? And it cost £14 million, but looks like a washing machine. The fuss over the German Chancellor's house.
And in Look North in half an hour, an inquest hears how 2 building workers fell to their deaths on a Sheffield construction site. And the creepy crawlies making themselves at home in a Lincolnshire house.
Good afternoon and welcome to the BBC's News at 1. The Football Association came under attack today from the government over its handling of plans to redevelop the new Wembley Stadium project. And Downing Street is appointing a troubleshooter to try to rescue the plans, which are close to collapse. The cost of the project for England's national sports stadium is put at more than £600 million. But the FA admitted yesterday that it can't raise the full amount, and the government's refusing to put more public money into it. Our sports correspondent Daniela Relf reports.
Available for redevelopment, a corner of northwest London, formerly the home of English football. There is now a serious risk that Wembley Stadium will never be rebuilt. Personality clashes have plagued the project. The Chelsea chairman, Ken Bates, walked out of his role leading it, claiming he was being undermined. This morning, the government tried to pin the blame on him.
Right the way through last year, Ken Bates, who was the chairman of the Wembley project at the time, kept on assuring everyone that everything was going to be fine, that the finance was there, that it was all going to work. I think everyone believed him at that stage. Now we know that that wasn't indeed the case.
The Wembley timetable is one of confusion and indecision. In March 1998, the stadium was sold for £103 million to the FA and the English Sports Council. By December 1999, Chris Smith had ordered a rethink of the stadium plans so athletics could be included. But just 2 weeks later, it's all changed and back to a football-only stadium. By February 2001, Ken Bates had quit, and after a year of rows, things came to a head yesterday with the FA's admission that the project is doomed without extra government cash.
I think that is probably the photo opportunity.
Sponsorship and TV deals have made football rich. The FA itself expects to make a profit of £125 million next year. But that, it says, is for putting into the grassroots of the sport, not for building stadiums. Many are now questioning the need for a national venue for football. Barcelona's Nou Camp Stadium is one of several sites around Spain that hosts major games. A stadium outside of the capital city would be popular with fans in England.
I think it should be in the middle of the country, because then, like, both from south to north, if it's in the middle, everybody's got a chance, haven't they?
It's just fair that it's in the middle of the country, really, in the middle of England, and middle of England's Birmingham, really.
Cardiff's Millennium Stadium cost a fraction of the predicted price of a new Wembley. Like Wales, Scotland already has its own stadium at Hampden Park. The lack of an English national venue would be embarrassing. A stadium so enshrined in footballing history may find it has no part to play in the sport's future. Many would now like to see Wembley left as a monument to the game, while a new stadium is built outside London. Daniela Ralph, BBC News, Wembley Stadium.